it's really standard drafts from both teams. And like I said, I got to favor Alliance with it because I think they've just got better lanes, more ability to make pressure.
And it'll be an easy 2-2 trade-off. No one really wants to leave the lanes that hard. DM definitely doesn't. He's too busy trying to get in there for the pull. Easy money for an Axe.
Problem is, Champ can contest him.
Oh, they're gonna get bottom. S4, one more attack. Yep, that's a melee hero. That was a beautiful setup. The Kunk is making his own way down to bottom lane. Observers and sentries see the fact that S4 is out just a little bit too far. They need to get the extra stun, and they're able to do so. Full combination comes in from FN, pulling S4 back into it. Combine it with the Inkswell stun, S4, no way to escape. FN finds the kill. Even using the Tiebringer at the M just for some style points.
They have a lot of sustained full mech on Chen, plus Hand of God.
DM smoked up, he's in the back lines. Slark reveals himself on the front. Kunk has got full combination. X marks his body, he's going right on top of the Slark. The blink follow-up will ensure there is an extra control factor, but no. Nika Baby backs up, Hansen gets the pickup. Netherward is down, Stampede pushing Alliance, falling for the double hoof stomp. He's able to actually claim it out. Save, actually wanting to help out too, gets the silence out, so S4 couldn't get the hoof stomp out, but they're gonna get the kill. Axe and Pugna both going down. A big Tiebringer from FN finds the spill damage they require to get S4 and Hanska, but Nico Baby battling under the Shadow Dance, battling almost under the tier 1 tower.
Considering how he was playing, it's an upgrade for Ducky.
Former teammate. You can crap on him.
I know he's doing something with umbrellas.
S4 up towards the air. Epi Kid's gonna stay on him. They need a little extra help. X marks the spot, back into the boat. Very liberal FM with his abilities. X marks spot stolen here from Hanskin, but he won't hold on to that for very long. The blink forward from DM. The lanes had to work well for Prodigy to get this advantage, and it seems like it really, really has. And this is what I was wondering before, like, when does the Slark come online? Like, I only thought about it after you mentioned that Limp. Okay, well, this might be a little bit of trouble for DM. But Limp went defensive item build. Is there a little extra help to get DM out of here? Hey, it's a nice stroke of fate for some damage, but Axe is definitely dead farming under an Observer and Sentry.
Chen needs to be close, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah. I got a feeling that FNG is going to have a lot of extra time to worry about Limp instead. He's the one jumping in the front lines, but Hanskin, who's the one that gets caught out. Okay, Epi Kid. Well, you get the style of the Golden Dragon, but that's all you will really have. The blink! A call DM, he actually got the grab. Limp being pulled back in again. FN doesn't have the boat combination available, however, so S4, decrepified up, at least able to get the double edge off, but the X mark spot pulls him back into the torrent. FNG's like, well, I'll give you the power of wind. But not the greatest airbender, and a call into all of FNG's army. He's worked so hard to build up this library, but they're all gone. But it feels like, you remember the old drafting philosophy of Godblack? Like, we're just going to draft whatever we feel is OP. And the synergy will come from this point. That's all we have to do. So we feel like this is good. All right, we just go with this. The amount of time they've spent underneath this observer ward inside the dire jungle is ridiculous. Finally, the sentry wards can be planted, and they can see it. Oh, well, they can see a kill opportunity. Hanskin trying to tree dance himself away to safety. That won't happen.
We do not want to fight. Like, we understand how stronger they are right now. Problem is, VPP, they don't have the best Roche taking a lot. Otherwise, they would have been taking it a long time ago.
FN in a bit of trouble, but then again, he's getting the life in from the Pug, not to mention armor toggle, and the call from DM, pulling Nico Baby away from the Kunker. Still no ship available, but Nico Baby jumping in once again. You've still got Halberd available too. But Epi Kid, they're just walking it off, decrepifying and extra slow, and Torrent. Axe has gone north, so he'll end up going down to Limp. But Nico Baby really wants to try and find kills with this diffuser blade, but he hasn't got himself a target yet. Epi Kid's just farming up and then bouncing himself away.
Nico Baby playing so aggressively. It's a tough Slark game. You're playing against level 4 Decrepify, Heaven's Halberd on Kanka, Call plus X Mark.
But he needs to make the hero work, right? You can't just sit back and say, like, we're going to be okay. Battle for the bottom outpost. Limp He really wanted this, but he's stunned up and stunned inside the Wukong command. Finally, he'll get towards the edge. Epikid thinking about getting out. In fact, he will, but the hand of God, Limp's getting enough life to be able to survive with the mischief. Epikid can at least dodge a little bit of this. Slog's playing the back lines at the moment, but Lashrak is finally being brought down, and Slog didn't get his target. In fact, now he's soulbound to FNG, so FN wants to get away to safety, but nope, the Centaur stun will be there. Maybe Pugna can give him just enough life, combining with the Boundless Strike. Epikid giving enough space, but they're still trying to get him away. FN just toggle your ass off and telling you we'll finally drag him back in to the kill that goes the way of Nico, baby. My God, he wanted that, but maybe not diving underneath the tier 2 tower. Called up by DM, combining with the Inkswell. They get the stun available, and then the dunk down. Nico, baby, will fall, and Hanskin makes a break for the trees, where he shall also go down. And VP Prodigy, my God, they did everything they could to keep the Conqueror alive, and Alliance did everything they could to kill him.
Slaughter going for status resistance build, which is also okay. Like, status resistance is great against Axe, against any kind of a stuns, which they have. Kanka, the Cripify, just lower the duration of it.
They got the call. S4 once again being caught out. Can he stay alive long enough to trigger that stampede? No, he cannot. Crimson Guard only. And dead for 30 seconds.
Kanka also has that Imp Claw, one of the better tier 2 items you can get on the hero if you're playing like this,
Nico.
Semi-core.
Just use
Kanka.
the Dark Pact, then gets X-Marked back out. Okay, he'll go into the Shadow Dance, but the full combination's being thrown his way, combining with the Silence of Save. Maybe Slark can get away with the Hand of God heal, but it's still not going to be enough. The dive comes in deeper. Epikid's going to beat KB. It's fresh, shiny, wants to use it, and Limp will fall down underneath his own tier 3 tower. At least FNG can get away to safety, but like, you look at his history, he stood in for Gambit, he stood in for Virtus Pro. Currently, he's only listed as a stand-in for VP Prodigy too. But S4, well, you just got brought back to join Alliance. You're a fully fledged member, but you're also fully caught inside the tree line, pulled back into the X-Marked Torrent, but you've only brought S4 down to 50%, but all that build-up just lets DM prepare with the blade mail. Limp just murders himself. And Save is the one who actually gets awarded the kill. Oh my God, this Axe. But if you actually wanted this, you'd just keep pushing on bottom lane. Still 100 gold short of having the Blink Dagger.
They have Aegis in hands of Monkey King, who's going for Aghanim Scepter. Like, Epikid, he's really fun.
No. He just walks in. He was coming in for the Observer Sentry, and now Epikid throws down his own strike. Remember, they don't have Conquer here just yet. DM is not the one initiating. They're the ones on the retreat. And now Alliance, they check themselves before they want to go in. The X marks the spot. It's going to go over on Nico, baby, but S4 got the perfect hoof stomp, canceling FN's combination. Now Soulbind and Double Silence. Epikid's already found the kill once again over on FNG, so no big save from him, and DM, he gets the call. It keeps Limp locked inside the Wukong's command. Maybe there's some extra life. There is from the Essence Ring. That will allow Limp to be able to retreat. And Slark looking for exactly the same type of thing. S4's hoof stomp, it'll create some extra space. FN trying as many combinations as he can, but Alliance still looking for their own points of damage. The only hero they've killed off so far is the Pugna.
Centaur with the spider legs.
Five-man smoke.
Half man, half spider.
That definitely makes logical sense. The bounce around. Oh, they found the healer once again. They would like to get a little bit more. Hanskin's farming up in the bottom lane, so FNG begins his TP out. They have enough damage to kill him before that'll complete. And thanks to the fact that Epikid looked for the secondary kill, it means both supports of Alliance will end up going down on bottom lane. Of course, the cores of Alliance have already backed up and are still continuing their own farm game.
53% status resistance. SNY, Satanic, Titan Sliver. So all those stuns are cut in half.
Pretty damn good. Well, we'll put it to the test. Calls out, first stun, second stun. You've still got the Greaves. S4 gets the host on forward over towards Axe. Battle Hunger was stolen, but now they get... Oh no, the fourth stun's not out just yet, but you've still got the kill into Hanskin. But there's control. The double stuck in from Pugna, but Lashrak burns the BKB, but he's stuck inside the Wukong's command. Can't move away. DM will dunk him. S4 has the spinal legs to get up the hill and away to safety. Pugna's giving the life to DM. It's like, are you ready for your jump? It's a 10-second BKB for the Axe, ready to use. The mid-racks will be taken by Prodigy. I've heard of and I've seen late game Slarks really rip apart lineups, but Is this one of those games where Slark can actually 1v5? Maybe if you can remove the axe, you'll have a better chance. The stun control is pretty good. Epic Kid at least able to hit his stun. DM solo on life and the double stop one. How is DM? Okay, finally he is going to go down.
Buyback.
But S4 as well as Nico are both gone. Both do not have buybacks available. FNG will get caught out on his way home. Way too much damage from the Monkey King. Abyssal Blade just like owning. And is that just the game? Do they just go down mid and finish this now? 0 armor. Everything is negated. Limp's looking for some kind of counter push across mid. They're actually TPing back Grimstroke.
I mean, getting him cheese is fine, I guess. Give a monkey ages. Like, he's still not holding the cheese. Okay, he is now.
Sorry, I don't know if you were watching that, but Nico Baby was TPing to the outpost on the south as Monkey King was springing over the top of it. A quick jump away! Epic Kid actually dodges S4's initiation, and now we turn the other way. Abyssal Blade is done forward, S4 on the full retreat. Netherwall planned down by Pugna, but they don't have the control to find S4. He just spider legs through the tree lines. Hanskin will not be so lucky to escape. Pulled back by the X mark spot in a 1k plus 8 crit. Is perfectly from Conquer.
Monkey.
Nice. Oh, okay. Okay, he's got Aegis the Immortal, so he doesn't really care. They get the perfect soul bind with the double silence. Goodbye, Slark. Goodbye, S4. Goodbye, game 1 for Alliance. Prodigy. They took this in the lanes and they kept it throughout the mid game, and it took 39 minutes to finally break the back of Alliance here in game 1.
Very aggressive lineup from VPP, and they executed it well. Like, you don't necessarily need to close out the game after the first roast. You're just building the advantage.
I think if Alliance are to win this game, it's got to be on the back of Hanskin with like some incredible performance on the Pangolier.
So this is 3-on-2. Maybe Epic Kid feels this is a good opportunity to go on something. They got telekinesis, so pick him up, drag him back, get the control with Fortune's End. Epic Kid's got a heap FNG in position. Hanskin now swashbuckles himself forward. The courier is getting killed off. That's not what Epic Kid wanted to have happen. But then again, also splitting with Boundless Strike between Hanskin and Nico. Also not what he wants to have happen. Back to farm.
You know, so much time wasted for this gang. They didn't get the kill, but at least they're putting some pressure on the tower. There's a siege creep unit here.
Oh, this is so deep.
This kill.
Courier, don't come back out of there. Oh, he's gonna be okay.
It's just those items, especially Shovel. It's the item that you keep all the time in your position 4 or 5 and just swap it. DM.
Has he actually got the movement speed to get away from this? He's thinking about the TP. Light strike array. Oh, he'll hit him with the Dragon Slave from range. But bottom lane, Nico Baby's being attacked down. Monkey King actually being cut down. The Quelling Blade grabbed the tree he was on. Oracle is still going to be behind, but the Pound's unable to connect from Nico Baby. Oracle wants to help out a little bit more, but into the Shadow Dance they go. Monkey King has to throw out the Boundless Strike. Is there more support coming? There is for Alliance. Hanskin's here with a swashbuckle. Saves also here. Needing to get closer to help out his own Oracle. A bounce forward from Epic Kid and Lashrak. The pick up, the throw down. They're not getting the perfect coordination for the follow-up stump, but it won't matter. You get all the area of effect damage you need once FN is here. Too much fight on the top lane. Too much sustain with Mech and Hand of God level 1. But maybe in mid lane it's time for a bit of a smoke, and that's exactly what they do. And they're heading in. And FNG will be target number 1. DM gets the blink, gets the call off. Rubik, what's he able to steal? He'll steal Holy Persuasion. Picking up the Chen, throwing back down again. Slark wanted his own battle to happen, but now Axe kind of stunned up for the moment, but Epic will arrive. Oh, the Rolling Thunder! It knocked him off the trees and stunned over on Oracle. Will get quickly Laguna Bladed down. Axe did at least get saved with the False Promise almost back to his tier 2 tower. Lim, I don't think I like this position from you. That Nova is ripping through the poor Lina, and they still haven't killed off DM. He one-charged up, he got more life. Rubik keeps getting these Light Strike array controls against S4, so he can't join the fight, allowing Epic Kid to focus his battle onto Hanskin. FN's moving over too. He's getting juked down with the vision game, and FN, if he just provides vision, that's all he needed to do, is just walk over and see things.
Only 1 point in pounds, so you can be able in team fights to get in and out.
That Observer Ward at least let him know that this gank is coming. Pangolier starts up the Rolling Thunder. Axe starts it. He's just trying to drag him back away from the Rolling Thunder. Lystrike will be able to connect, but now the extra help. S4 can finally be a real hero as the Rolling Thunder controls Rubik. The perfect initiation in from Hanskin. And Monkey King looks at this and goes, yep, thanks, supports.
The bait from Slark, he always has time to use Shadow Dance before Axe blinks, if he's fast enough, of course.
They're going to battle. Blink. Call comes in. Epic Kid will also go for his own jump forward, and they drop down Pango low enough to get the quick Culling Blade off. And this is all to battle for that 15-minute bounty rune that, of course, Hanskin wanted to look at. Perfect stun from FNG. Tries to keep the distance between himself and FM, but it won't stop the split earth from connecting. Lystrike array from Lina from below ground. They do have enough damage for this. FN really committing so hard to get that kill, but just can't finish the job. But that Radiant Observer Ward from Alliance, once again, they know where Monkey King is. Monkey has his own dire obs down, a quick little tree leap away. And Nico Baby not fast enough on the Quelling Blade. FNG fast on the Sentry Ward, remove that extra vision, but maybe Nico Baby overstayed his welcome. He runs in quickly to the Wukong's command, combining with the Blade Mail. Nico Baby solo on light, but he gets a Shadow Dance off. They have to jump out of the Wukong's command. Oracle is nearby. I don't know if he can really help out the Axe. Who else will be here? Rubik 2. 4 heroes from Prodigy retreating back to their tier 1 tower, which doesn't exist, but FN can beat their tower. They look for the sun. They look over towards Lina. False Promise will give them the time for Prodigy to remain on the front lines and fight, but S4, they keep them inside the Whirling Death. DM can at least get the dunk. So 2 heroes down. Prodigy lost to Monkey King that they want to kill off S4, and they're able to isolate him. The rest of Alliance went to full retreat. FNG's in the tree lines.
Who was hiding in the trees, but there was an Observer Ward which was scouting him. I believe it was a blind call, and they dunk her before she could get any spells off.
LSA. Lashrike's in trouble. Can't even get the defensive Eul Scepter off in time. S4 just cuts him down. They'll TP limp to the top lane. FN's trying to defend this, and they're going to bring in Oracle. So if initiation does come from Slark, FM will have some backup. And they bring Axe as well. Limp running underneath the tower. So Eul Scepter to begin with. This Axe TP time is going to be absolutely perfect to grab the Lina. Hand of God plus Mech from FNG. And he drags S4 into the fight. But you've already lost Limp. At least the swashbuckle away. Disarming, slowing. VP having a hard time with the chase. But who's going to be their primary target? Pango feels almost impossible to grab, but FNG feels a lot more appetizing. Okay,
Monkey. That's there's some serious kind of hate going on against FNG. Like, you leave our region even as a stand-in, this is what you get.
Oh, Hanskin. Because just watching him, it's like, hey DM, can you come and land this call? We just need some guaranteed control. I don't know if Hanskin just went AFK. He had a TP available. I think he knew he was being watched. And Alliance definitely did not like that at all. It's still crazy that the advantage is not higher for Prodigy when it comes to the graphs. Like, Axe is on the hunt once again. Blink gets the call off. There is a quick Dark Pact and Shadow Dance. He did not hesitate at all, Slark, but Nico Baby, there's no hiding. He's just locked in position. Dead for 45 seconds. That just felt like the easiest pick.
Any AoE damage? Now they have Lashrak, who's like full AoE. And you have Chakram stolen. Or you steal Dragon Slayer from Lina.
They just go from one target to the next. Blade Melt down, and look at S4. This guy is meant to be tanky. But he's dead. And this is such a quick and easy redo again for the Axe.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh. Jump away. Or the Sharkum can take out your tree. Might reveal a little bit of extra vision. Now they come in for the tower. Kree waves in range. Epic Kid once again very liberal with that Wukong command. And the Chen army's coming into to get the initial stun over on Lina FN. Right, I think he really thought about hitting the split earth. They'll need a save to get Lashrike out there. Oracle, he's holding the False Promise, doesn't need to do it. In fact, it's S4 burning in all of this magical. He can't walk away from it under the Wukong's command, which still hasn't ended. Epic Kid's getting all the life. Oracle just sits in the trees. Now FN, he'll get his distance. Buyback comes in from the Rubik. They're trying to bounce away to safety. A Slark looks for his new target. You do have 16 Essence shifted up at the moment, so he's feeling pretty damn strong. But as Lashrike moves over, keep keeping that Pulse Nova going, and Slark getting controlled up. He pounces forward, but now he's going to get trapped out as well. Another perfect blink call from DM ensures that Slark does go down, and they go back to objective-based gaming. They go back to the mid-tier 2 tower, even though Hanskin was doing everything he possibly could to slow down the wave. Epic Kid will ensure he stays exactly where he is, killing him in the middle of the swashbuckle. So at least he'll die sliding away in style. And again, as you said, like, you just face Edict the target. No more damage onto a Lashrak. And FN can stand as your front liner. He burnt Bloodstone charges in the last fight too, but still sitting at 16 charges total. Jump forward, S4. He was thinking about the Oracle. And now Rubik gets the steal. It's a good clumsy net over on the Lashrak. Still good defensive Yule Setter up as well. Defensive Rubik Chakra makes it difficult to move forward. Laguna Blade finally comes out, but Epic Kid goes into the Wukong's command. Can't keep S4 inside of it, however, and they do finally bring down Oracle. Alliance caught the back line, but they battle around the Monkey King ult, and maybe now with the Hand of God, still not enough life. Monkey King now on the clip of Arteezy, wants to bounce back down again, but S4 ensures he stays here as long as he can. But the rest of Prodigy, they are doing the work, but they have to get rid of the Chakram. S4 has finally finished the job. Monkey King will go down, then S4 on the full run, whirling death from save. Can he get in range for some extra control? Nope, S4 will turn back into it to get his Timber Chain forward. A quick disarm from Pango creates another new target. DM just standing with the Blade Mail inside the Chakram, looking for his own kind of return damage. Won't happen as he blinks forward. You'll set it from Limp, creating some more space as Hanskin.
Slark is showing on the bottom lane, one of the reasons why they decided to go.
The line's very well out of position. Observer Wars to the north, but it doesn't matter. They're way too late. Roshan will already be claimed. So Aegis Immortal into the hands of Monkey King. S4, my god! Thought he could walk up the river. He thought wrong. Epic Kid's bouncing forward, looking for his own target, and they caught a big one. They caught the Lina. Chain stunning out. Epic Kid was about to burn the Wukong's command, but actually then realized that Limp is nothing. You've got a fresh Paladin sword out there too. The Titan Sliver. That's in the hands of the Monkey King for the moment. It seems like everything they want, Prodigy get. Nico baby. The Observer one. They got him with a telekinesis lift into the follow-up call, but Slark able to at least bounce away inside the Shadow Dance. Limp, not so lucky. Epic Kid from inside the Wukong's command can grab the target. Fan, he just jumps forward. Nico baby, he thinks he's getting the hell out of here, but the body blocks from Lashrak are just way too good. Nico without buyback available cannot help his team defend this mid lane. Now they move their targets to S4. 6 charges of reactive armor. Hanskin creating as much space as he can with the Rolling Thunder, at least keeping Rubik under control. That's a nice one for him. There's still 5 heroes of Prodigy pushing this mid lane. Yep, they are. They're looking for their blink call from Axe. He doesn't have Blade Mail available at the moment.
He used Scan. Axe try to go for instant initiation with the Blink Dagger on a high ground.
There you go. Blink all the Yules.
Fast Yule Scepter.
So quick from Limp, but save just as quick. Jumping himself forward, able to get the control over on Lina. She's down for the count. And now you just keep the push going if you're Prodigy. You keep the kills going. Lashrak Array from Rubik. He actually cancelled S4's Timber Chain away. Of course, Monkey's not dead. He's got 2 lives available, both from the False Promise and the Aegis the Immortal.
Barracks are still alive. At least they're gonna kill the ranged one. Slark ready to take a fight. Where's Lash at? He picked up a region and now he's coming back.
Yeah. You got Blink, BKB, and Blade Mail available, and they got the grab on Nico baby. He loses 2/3 of his life. It's a good Yule Setter from S4, putting the Monkey up, but even a better one from FN, but a better roll of from Hanskin. Once again at the back lines, interrupting the time, but it won't matter when Epic Kid gets a double boundless drawing, then the double call from DM. Nico baby can bounce himself away. S4 may not be so lucky. Dead for 80 seconds. Where's that edict? Turn it on, push the racks. They go back towards the mid lane. And the fight shall continue. Even the Octarina's arrived, and my god, the supports have done so much work. Nico baby is down. Save gets control after control. Yeah, and it feels like this game is over. And Alliance, they still believe they have something to fight with. The Pangolier blinks back into base. They can find in 30 seconds when Slark is up, not before. Maybe with the Timbersaw. A quick delay, but Rubik, the control is too good. A Glimmercape will not protect you. Hanskin will buy back into the game. The Alliance are up. 5-on-5 inside the Radiant base, right in front of the Ancient. Prodigy. This will be the dream start for them in the playoff bracket to take out Alliance. Bring forward that CIS Pride. Another great call. Limp being perfectly controlled. The Blade Mail's out. The Boundless Strike ensures that Limp will have nothing more to fight with. FNG can't live inside of his own base, and no hand of God to save him. And Nico Baby hiding inside of his own base. You still need to finish the game, however, Prodigy. Look towards the Bishop. TM! Really? A 3-man call? That's how you end this game. Dunk down S4 and GG. VP Prodigy take the series in a clean sweep. They will 2-0 it.
Oh, what a performance. They did not leave the base for 2.5 minutes, and they just kept fighting. I don't know. I said Oracle is the MVP.